Hey guys, Keegan and I have put together a short, probably about 10-minute long yoga sequence for you to share with your children at bedtime. So this is just easy, something that Keegan's going to demonstrate everything so they can follow along. So something that they can do in their own bed. So after they've gotten their final wiggles out, which I suggest maybe making sure that they're getting enough physical activity during the day. And if it's a rainy day like it is today, maybe ending the night with some like sit-ups, push-ups, jumping jacks, something to get the energy out before you tell them it's time for bed. So this is just something in addition to whatever your bedtime routine already is. You can end it with a little bit of calming yoga, breathing exercises before we say goodnight. So yes, not right now. So what we're going to do is we'll start with a breathing exercise. So we'll go ahead and do it with you. So everybody, if you're doing it in your bed, great. Keegan's going to get in her bed like she's doing it in bed. If you're doing it downstairs before bed or in another room before bed, great. If that's the case, just find somewhere comfortable to be where you've got a little bit of room, but you don't need too much room because it's pretty relaxing. So Keegan's going to sit up for me. And the first thing that we're going to do is walk you through a breathing exercise. So this helps calm you down a little bit, releases stress, releases tension. So sit crisscross applesauce. So you can sit crisscross applesauce, which is what I prefer you to sit in, and then we'll take a deep breath and make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. So every time that we do these breathing exercises, you want to make sure that you do have a nice tall spine. So you're getting the breath fully in the body and fully out the body. So the idea behind this breath is we're going to really exaggerate it. So we're going to make it fun. So we're going to, like when you get really irritated with somebody, you might be like, and like drop your shoulders and give a big sigh out and like, so I want you, as an exercise, we're going to take a deep inhale in through your nose. You're going to pull your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, you're going to drop them and so it's very exaggerated. So let's try it a couple more times. Deep inhale, shoulders come up to ears. And then exhale. And now this time when you do it, I want you to notice the feelings that you're having. So when you inhale and you bring your shoulders up to your ears, I want you to hold them there. And I want you to notice how you're feeling in your body. And I'm going to ask you. So inhale, bring the shoulders up and hold your breath in. Hold them really tight. And notice how your body's feeling. And now exhale, let it all go. And what I want to know is what feels better to you. Does it feel better when you've got all these tight muscles and you're holding your breath up here, or does it feel better when you finally release and relax the shoulders down?
I think it feels better when you release your shoulders down because now you're just like lying, basically. You're relaxing.
So you're relaxing. And that's the point. So my point is that during the day we get all tense, everything stays stuck, and finally we're giving that sigh of relief. So now we're going to do a little bit more exaggeration, but I want you to try it just one shoulder at a time. So we'll use it'll be our right shoulder, your left shoulder if you want to follow us. But we're going to inhale, just bring the right shoulder up, and then let it go. Let's do it one more time. Good job. And now let's try it with our left, your right shoulder. Inhale. And then one more. And then just to end, we're going to end with both shoulders. So one more time. Inhale deep. Bring both shoulders up. And then exhale everything away. All right, so perfect. So you got your deep breaths in. You're releasing anything that we've kind of held on to throughout the day. We're just let it go. Let the body know it's time to relax. It's time to calm down. So we're going to start. Keegan, you can stay seated just like you are. And what I want you to do is, again, we're going to sit up more straight, but I want you to just start making shoulder rolls. So roll the shoulders back a couple times, and then switch. Roll them forwards a couple times. Good job. And then go ahead and just side to side with the head. Just nice and slowly, side to side. You don't want to go fast. You don't want to make yourself dizzy. You just want to take a couple side to sides, and then go ahead and start with your neck rolls. So choose a direction And just some slow, easy neck rolls. And then,
going non-clockwise.
well then go ahead, switch it. Try it in the opposite direction. So again, nice and slow. You don't want to hurt your neck. You want it to be gentle. You want it to be slow. And you're going to take a couple more rolls with the neck. And then eventually go ahead and sit up again. Let your head be in line with the spine. You're sitting up straight. And then you're going to take a deep breath in. Bring your arms up.
I can't.
And then exhale your hands to your heart. It's okay if you can't go all the way. So make the inhale as far as you can go. You'll just bring your hands together and exhale down to your heart. We're going to do a seated twist now. So you're just going to twist in one direction. So, yep, you stay seated. You stay on your bottom. This hand can come to your knee, and that hand can go behind, and you just want to twist. So you're just twisting till it feels good, and then you want to twist the other side as well. So twist one side, twist the other, do it a couple times. Let everything go. And then eventually when you're done with your twists, you can come back to center. Perfect. All right, so next thing that we're going to do is we're going to hug our knees into our chest. So you're going to, yep, and you just want to be careful because you have a wood board behind you. You might want to switch yourself so you're looking this way, but you're going to let yourself rock down to your back. I just want you to be careful of your head. Yeah, so you're going to hug your knees and then let your little egg rock backwards, find yourself on your back, but now your knees are hugged into your chest, right? And from there, you're going to go ahead and reach for the outer edges and find your happy baby. So coming into happy baby, so hands,
happy baby.
reach, other hand reaches for the other foot, and you take your feet towards the ceiling or towards, and you find your happy baby. So you bend your knees, and maybe you really like to rock side to side in happy baby. You're massaging the spine, but if you're doing it in your bed, it's okay if you give a little bit more of a rock because this is nice and soft, and if you roll over, you're not going to hurt yourself. So a little rock, happy baby, right? And then go ahead, we're going to do a couple bridge poses. So when you're ready, just like Keegan did, go ahead and let your feet drop, but keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. Keep your hands down by your side. And you're going to take, this is where we get back to our breathing. Deep inhale. You're going to lift up, find your bridge pose. So hands stay down. No, not a wheel. You're going to put your hands down by your side. You're going to... Ready? Nope. Inhale, bridge pose. There you go. Yeah, but hands stay down, baby. There you go. You don't have to lift high.
Lifting high.
Well, Keegan likes lifting high. So if you like lifting high, if you enjoy lifting high, you can lift high. Keep breathing. Are you breathing? Okay.
It's hard too.
You're going to slowly, as you exhale, lower back down.
Oh, my legs. I haven't exercised them.
And then if you have a bunk bed like Keegan, you can stretch your legs to the sky and let them rest there. If you don't have a bunk bed, go ahead, keep your feet to the sky. You could still take your legs to the sky.
But you might not touch the ceiling because that would be crazy if you did.
No, you might not touch the ceiling. You might have super long legs if you can touch the ceiling, but you can still let your legs go up high, okay? And so you maybe start to walk your feet so they're more over your head. So you're like in a plow pose here almost.
It's almost like you're doing, like when you bend backwards and then put your head through your legs and then lay down. I don't know what it's called, but.
And then we're going to go ahead and any other wiggles that you want to get out. So if you're laying in your bed, go ahead, lay down straight. And you want to start wiggling your feet. And then you want to start letting your legs get into it. So start wiggling the legs. Okay? And now we want to add in the belly. And then start adding in the arms. So the whole body's wiggling now, right? Get out all your last minute wiggles.
Oh.
And when you're ready, Find yourself lying flat on your back. We're going to work on, this is called a tense and release activity. So this is a good one to do before bed too. So I'm going to walk you through it. Keegan's laying down. She's going to show you. What I want you to start with is your feet. So I want you to curl your toes. Like you're squeezing something in your toes. So you're curling your toes. Like pom-poms in your toes. You're curling your toes. You're creating tension in your toes. Keep pulling, curling, keep curling. Do you feel it? And then as you exhale, let go, release. Again, do you feel the relaxation that came?
Yes.
Okay, so now I want you to try and do it with your whole leg. So you want to engage. No, so they stay out long, but I want you to push into your muscles. Yeah, I want you to engage all your muscles. Do you feel them engaged?
Yes.
Okay, so all the muscles are engaged in your legs. You're holding them really tight, really tight, really tight. And then take a deep exhale. Let them go.
Like you're pushing in your knees.
Yeah, you're going to feel them get really tight. Yeah. And then we move up to our arms. Go ahead and squeeze the fists. Engage your arms. Make them really, really, really tight. And keep squeezing. And then exhale, release them down. And now I want you to take the shoulders up by the ears again if you can. Really tight, tight, tight. And then exhale, release. Now this is the good part too. We're going to work on the face. So you are going to act like you're sucking on a lemon. So we are scrunching the face, every part of the face, like
it's sour.
You want to scrunch it up and keep it scrunched. So we're making really silly faces here. So scrunch it up, scrunch it up, scrunch it up. Keep holding your scrunched face and then exhale, release.
Oh, my face felt very tight in that.
Yeah, so we've got it really tight, and then we exhale, release, relax. So I want to know how your body feels now.
I'm tired now.
And you feel relaxed?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to walk you through, I've got a little guided meditation for you. So if you feel like now you feel nice and relaxed and you're in bed, you can listen to the guided relaxation. Or if there's other things that you have to do, you can turn this video off and you can move on. But Keegan, I'm going to walk her through a guided relaxation. So you're more than welcome to listen. So we're going to go ahead, however you're laying, go ahead and close the eyes. And we're going to float on a cloud. So now I want you to imagine that your bed or the mat that you're on is a soft, fluffy cloud. It's just your size and made especially for you. It's strong enough to support you and soft enough to feel really good. This cloud is just right for your body, so you're completely safe, completely secure. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine floating in the sky with the birds. Can you hear the gentle sound of the wind? On your cloud, you look down. Is there anything else you see? Maybe you see buildings, or houses, or trees and cars. Imagine being up so high, but so safe, that you're able to look down at the rest of the world. What do you see? Now it's time to float your cloud back to the ground. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Gently stretch side to side. Maybe you take a big stretch with arms overhead and pointing your toes. Maybe you take your knees into your chest again and give them a big hug. You have the option to rock side to side here. And then curling up with your knees to your chest, you're going to just rest on one side. So find one side of your body to just rest on. Curling up on your side like a seed planted in the ground. Feel your feet like roots working into the earth. When you sit up, stretch your fingers, then your arms. Reaching towards the sun, open arms wide and smile like a beautiful flower. Now, do you feel relaxed?
Yes.
And now you may go to sleep.